hear more of this.
He was a dog, was Kevin. Persistent, psychopathic. He went for Mel because he knew she'd stand her ground. While Lou, his real target, could leg it to London if need be. But we all joined up years ago for the dog's party, and nobody ever said it would be an aesthetic experience.
She's a strand of opinion I don't care for. She's bright, oh yeah, lots of them are. But she's off the wall bright, unafraid bright.
You're not an admirer of Miss Larson, then?
She's not the Labour Party, really. That's my objection. Opportunist.
Is she a lesbian? She's very close to this one, I'm told.
You ready to see this stuff?
Not yet. I'm looking for a hook to hang it on.
Take a look at their selection.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to give you that on a plate. The Tory press can do its own dirty work.
And yours, eh?
I play pro football, you know. Bolton, Crewe, Blackpool.
Yeah. Injury?
Never had the breaks.
Your attitude during the Gulf War still worries some of my shadow cabinet colleagues, but I think I've managed to reassure them.
Well, America doesn't defend its oil supplies every year, does it?
I like your style, Lou. New brutalism with charm. It's right for us now. With all this media attention and our PPB up and running, well, discretion is called for. That burglary. Anything of value?
No, kids, the police reckon. Anyway, no secret consultancies, perversions, or divorces, I swear. Unlike some I could mention.
Just a thought. Don't hand over any confessions to lawyers, will you?
Would I?
How's your friend settled down?
Mel? How do you mean, settled down?
Wasn't she active in the campaign against the poll tax?
She's my agent, and she's brilliant.
Excuse me, councillor.
Mel was going to have her work cut out. But back in 1990, Thatcher's third term and Bridlington. Another regional conference was spewing out the dirty washing of the People's Party. Not that I can talk. My hands weren't exactly clean, and I wasn't supposed to be here anyway. But the Sisters Network was starting to get their act together. And the brothers of the smoke-filled rooms and mafiosi deals were about to be ambushed.
Isn't that George Douglas, your MP?
That's what he calls himself. Dead from the neck up.
No love lost between Mel and that lot. She's in the council refusing to pay her poll tax.
He'll be due for re-selection soon, won't he?
No, sometime next year, I think.
You should stand. They have to shortlist a woman if she gets nominated.
No. He's got a big following, and the miners would back him all the way.
What about the miners' wives? That women's section must amount to a pretty solid base. They'd back you. You've made quite a success of this regional job. You'd frighten them to death.
Fancy some chips, me.
There'll be food at the reception.
I know, I fancy something warm inside me.
You must stand. You must. The Women's Network would help you. I'd help you. It'd put a marker down for other seats. The regional office would talent spot you.
Lots of vinegar on hers.
What are you doing here?
I mean, Yorker just popped over.
Running. Run the bastard anyway.
Hey, look what Pat's dragged in.
I'd better set out my stall for the lecture. Excuse me.
Christ, couldn't you have made it a bit more public? Here's the room key.
Set the bloody dogs on you. Political suicide. Who was that woman who threw herself in front of an horse? It's that.
Oh, thanks. What are the issues?
Organisation, make every vote count, same as any other election. You still get thrashed.
Are you going to help, Mel, or should we just go to the pub?
Yeah, of course I'll help. Douglas is an idle sod. He wants a bloody bomb under him. Right. We'll have to go attack the young women's vote. Guarantee preschool places for kids at the age of 3.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely. Kay says I'm going to have to raise my profile.
Lady Muck.
Yeah, but she's right.
Now me, I'm an uncomplicated class war warrior. Nationalisation, public spending in spades, slash the defence budget, no pay rise for coppers. Mind, I'd bring back hanging for male violence against women.
I'm still anti-nuclear, believe in a mixed economy with substantial state assistance. And I was originally against Europe, but I've changed my mind.
You talked to Phil about this?
It's not that simple.
Ain't gonna like it, mind.
They don't have to like it.
The job of people's representative, then it should be good enough for you, comrades. The days of the beer gut, dandruff, and open neck shirt are numbered. They are not photo-friendly.
Where's he been? Chasing skirt?
Council business.
Tin pot bloody council.
Well, Don Talbot's getting on.
I don't trust him. He's a devious bastard. He'll be looking for a safe seat before long. Give him 5 years. It's like piss, this.
What's up with he? That's been like a bear with a sore head.
I'm jacking it in.
Retiring.
Resigning. Calling it a day.
But why? You can sit it out.
I've got a job, betting levy board.
Good money.
What shit?
No offence.
I've a good mind to stick it out, make me wait. We've had a miner as Member of Parliament here since 1931. I'm proud of that. If we're not careful, I'll be the last.
Well, not if I vote to do with it.
Do the sums, then. Too many pits are closing. That bugger Talbot knows it. He's on the ball, that one. Our union's about finished. Every pit that closes weakens our grip in the seat. Now, if I sit this Parliament out as a pretence to recommend, they're not fooling me. There'll be 4 or 5 more missing. We could end up with some posh London lawyer, or some lecturer, God forbid. Even some chuff from the jail bloody sea. Well, I'm not having that. Not when I can do something about it. Come on.
It's good to see you.
It's not what you said in the chip shop.
I'm sorry. It's funny. I get really upset when I'm going to see you. I'm angry with myself. But then, when I'm with you, everything goes. It's all right.
Well, that's all right then, isn't it?
Well, not really. You're taking me over. I find myself thinking about you and I should be working.
I've been offered a job in the States.
Great.
UCLA, 3 years, visiting lecturer.
Will you take it?
Will you come with me?
What about Wendy and the kids?
It's you I'm asking.
I'm going to announce resignation next month. Now, that'll freeze the membership. You get 4 weeks. Check out all the NUM branch affiliations with Barnsley. Make sure they're attending a meeting last 12 months. All of them. Every single delegate. Need to kick up the arse, some of them. Sort out any unpaid members, subs. You can't vote if you haven't paid up.
I've got the membership list.
Check the retired members. Don't forget them.
Use their money faster.
They might find out.
They don't find out. Every bugger does it. So, £3 for tall fella up road, same for his sister round corner, lifting a car to get them to selection meeting. You got it?
I've got it.
Right.
Will George Douglas stand again?
I expect so. It's a safe seat. Job for life. He should be challenged, though.
Will you do it?
I might. I'll see.
Why be an MP anyway? Is there any point?
Douglas isn't very good. He's a wasted opportunity. He should be given a lead. He should be a galvanizer. He's just voting fodder. Amiable inertia. We need a hellraiser.
That's you, is it?
What do we get from George for his money? The occasional bulletin written for him, which he himself never reads. Bottles of House of Commons whiskey for raffles, House of Commons mints for old folks' anniversaries. If we want a campaign, poll tax, or health services, we've got to raise the funds ourselves, pay the printer. He should have an office, photocopiers, computers. We should all have access, free access, all wards. That's his function.
You have been thinking hard about it, haven't you, comrade? Well worked out, that little oration.
Well, we've talked about it.
Not me, comrade. Who's we?
Arthur, some of the lads. He's got to go sometime. It's just a topic of conversation.
Not with me and you, it isn't. We've never had this topic of conversation. Reckon you can do it without the women's vote, do you?
We need to sort out council. All them goodies up for grabs, eh? All them conferences. 60 quid a time. All that travel. Going second. Claiming first. We need to get to Wheeler. Let him feel the breath in his neck. Every councillor his own clique. His own cronies, his relatives, his own little stash of votes, they all have them. I know they think they're all picking stupid.
I don't.
That does. Well, they're gonna have to start minding the manners, putting this in out a bit. Bloody freezing in here.
I hear what you're saying.
How do you reckon will be your main challenger?
Phil Spencer, certain. The left will nominate him.
The mate.
I haven't spoken to him for 3 years.
They don't have mates in politics. If they can't learn that lesson, let's find another hobby.
And you scored 2 goals. That's great. Mummy says what? Yeah, that's good. Tell her we can go on Saturday. All right. Bye.
What would you say if I told you we were going to finish?
What are you talking about? Finish what?
This fucking... If I said that in a month's time we'd stop fucking.
Why? We've always done that right from the start.
But what if I wanted to stop?
Then we'd finish.
We wouldn't still go out?
No.
Meals? Things like that?
No.
Why not?
Because you'd be making an issue out of something that's never been a problem between us.
That's how you see it, is it?
Yes, it is. Look. It's good between us. It's brilliant for both of us.
It's not. It's bloody sordid.
If you took the job, we could let the house here.
Look, I don't want the kids changing schools at this stage.
Disneyland, baseball, they'd love it.
It's a job, not a glorified holiday.
I'll be here getting the veg.
5 pound potatoes, please.
Thought you had an allotment.
Oh, hey, Wend. Oh, no time now. Too busy on council.
You're not the only one.
On your own?
Why? What's on offer?
Just wondered.
No. He's down at the comics with the kids. You two still not talking.
It's him.
You're grown men.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it reasonable, do?
You didn't go?
No? Oh, thought I'd seen him. Wasn't him.
Not that he told me.
Kids okay?
Fine.
Anyway, see you. Look after yourself.
Yeah, you too.
Rat.
You never said you went to Bridlington.
Yeah, I popped over. So he's still talking to you then, eh?
He says you're the funny bugger.
Yeah, well, he would say that, wouldn't he? Come on.
Hello. I thought you still lived here. I was just passing.
Come in. Come in. It's been quite a while.
Yeah. Since the strike. Yeah. I missed some of it.
Yes, me too. Do you want a cup of tea? Yeah, thanks.
We visited one Marine battalion who already have supplies for a 30-day campaign, who are waiting for their masters in Washington to decide their next move.
Do you think you'll have to fight the Iraqis? I hope not, but if we do,
Is this your brother?
we'll whip them.
Oh, fiancé. Was.
His men are
He
as
died.
far forward as any
Recently?
Americans,
No, 8 years ago.
Iraqis by about 100 miles of desert, at the end of a supply chain that stretches back to their home base.
God, wall to wall, isn't it?
Phil and me've been married 11 years now. Long time. Our son Tom's 9. Our daughter's 3.
Oh, nice.
I've got a picture.
I'll just go and get the tea.
Tom and Phil are very close. He wanted a son. He pretends he wasn't bothered so long as the baby was all right, but I knew he wanted a son. Are you having an affair with him?
No? Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Smut brewing on council, Wheeler's up to... Oh, hiya. Oh, sorry, is this a bad time?
No?
It's all right, Mel, I'm just going. Thanks for the tea.
Oh. Don't ask.
None of my business. There's tinkering with committees going on.
Yeah, I've been trying to ring you. Kay's heard a whisper Douglas is going to resign.
Bloody hell, he's kept that quiet.
Yeah, she's on her way up.
Where is he?
Gone for a piss.
Hello, Kevin.
George, I didn't know you were up. Come to check up on us, have you?
I'm standing down for Kevin.
Well, good choice. Understood, really.
Need your help with a few councillors' perks.
Oh, well, that's the name of the game, isn't it? Politics.
It'll mean a few adjustments to some committees, especially vice chairs.
You what? Steady on, Kevin. I've got my own position to think about here. They're all well worked out, these are.
If I don't get this job, I should be coming for yours.
You're pissing on your shoe.
Christ, it's cold up here. He's announcing it tonight. Some constituency do. Yeah, we're going. So am I. Who will the NUM run? They'll have someone ready, I'm told. Kev Bailey. Anybody else? Yeah, Phil Spencer, he'll run. It's always been between the two of them. Who will he hinder, you or Bailey?
Oh, certain. The left would normally back him.
Right, well, if we've got a start on him, you'll just have to beat him. Yep. Have we got anything on him? Is he gay or anything?
He's married with kids. And I'm going to be her agent. Shit, can't be helped.
Nice suit. Look the part. Very important. Watch the manners.
I will.
Right. Don't get pissed. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Hi.
Right, Johnny. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Mel, please.
Double bells, Bloody Mary, white wine and soda and a pint, please.
What do you know, then?
You were the news gatherer, Frank.
All these rumours.
Ah, well, it always is.
Young Spencer's got his hands full tonight, man.
Frank Wilkinson, ex-mayor, bent as a 9-bob note. No use to us at all. Cheers.
You look terrific. Dance later, maybe?
Don't be stupid.
What's wrong?
Wifey paid me a visit this morning, didn't she?
Don't forget Dougie's football team. They're all members.
Oh, I'll sort that. Dougie can go up police committee in Frank's place. Kevin? Oh, could kill to get on that police committee. Fantastic food, 4 meals a day. Marvellous. Bleeding hell. Now then, Dougie lad. We're making a few changes.
Why? Who's we? Is that part of we?
We thought you might like a shift.
No. I'm happy where I am.
Well, I want you to come off at finance for me, if you will, Dougie. See, I'm trying to sort a little problem out. I thought you might fancy leisure services.
Leisure services, chuffing now. Bloody allotments, gardens, flowers. Who the hell do you think I am?
Here, police. Great traffic committee, that, you know. 4 meets every meal. Unless you don't like it. You'll not lose, you know, Dougie lad. You've got my personal guarantee on that.
I'm thinking about it.
Good lad. Some bugger.
Shithead. I'd like to bury him.
Forgot about Egan.
Don't know.
Soon will. Long time new key official. Now member vote. Hello, Dot, how are you? She gets younger every time I see you. You know Kevin, don't you?
No, pleased to meet you, Kevin.
How do? Hey, Wind. What's up? You look miserable.
Is Phil having an affair with that woman?
No.
You tell me, Kevin.
Don't be daft.
He got his fingers burnt with that one, you know.
Philip? Was that his wife who was talking to Kevin?
And other one's his fancy woman.
One of Porter, Scotomatic and Council Chamber.
Never. I wonder how some people can sleep at night.
What can you expect? Not like Kevin. He's a good lad. You watch him, Doc. Front bench material.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, time now for our local MP to say a few words. Welcome, if you would, George.
Thank you, Norman. Comrades, friends, what a pleasure it is to welcome you all here on this, the occasion of our annual constituency dinner.
I want to go.
Why?
Now, please.
It is an occasion tinged with some sadness for me.
He's going to stand down.
Philip, now.
Just hang on a minute. Because it is the last dinner that I shall be attending as your representative in Parliament. Ah, well, it's time to pass on the torch to a younger man. I feel it's time for new blood. And I mean blood.
Are you going to stand then?
You're pissed.
Why doesn't your friend stand? She has no ties, has she?
I don't know.
Don't know you're sleeping with her.
I'm not.
But at least if you do get to be an MP, we'll get bigger maintenance.
We have to throw out the Tory poll tax! We have to reverse the privatisation! There'll be our pits next. Then, when that day comes, we have to fight! Fight! And fight once more!
Oh, woman, comrade.
Right. Can I have nominations, please?
I nominate Phil Spencer.
I second that. Phil Spencer moved and seconded. Any other nominations?
Louise Larson.
Seconded.
Okay. Oh. Ladies first.
We'll toss.
Heads.
Tails. Phil Spencer.
I did have a speech prepared.
It was about having been a member of the Labour Party for 20 years. I've seen the party go from right to left and back again. I've been betrayed by people who I thought were close comrades. I've despaired as fools, incompetents, and yes, even crooks have gained preferment and gone on to hold high office. I've been told that I'm wasting my energy, my breath, but I'm still here. I still call myself a socialist, and I am not embarrassed. I also believe my time has come and gone. Lou, I know, has an agenda that the party hasn't even begun to tackle yet. As a declared socialist feminist, I can see nothing so extraordinary in myself that would justify my standing against a good woman candidate.
Come on.
I believe that Lou will beat Kevin Bailey, will go on to be a brilliant MP, and on that basis, I withdraw my nomination and offer full support to Lou Larson in this selection.
His brains have gone to his balls.
Comrades, so bloody melodramatic.
You never said anything to me about standing.
Why should I?
Oh, you wanted the nomination, didn't you?
I wanted to win it. I wanted it because I was the best candidate. I didn't want it handed to me in a plate, and especially not from you. Can't you understand that, socialist bloody feminist that you claim to be?
Look, we're not going to win this seat from Kev unless you get out and meet members, lots of one-on-one contacts. And you've got to get in among the unions. Not the NUM, but others, one that claim a special interest supporting women candidates.
You've taken control again. What's the use? Look, Phil, I've got all the advice I need.
Mel doesn't have the contacts.
Kay Moore does.
Ah.
And I can't sleep with you again.
What?
I said we've got to stop sleeping together.
You said there'd be somebody else.
Nobody else.
No, you said what if? You said you'd warn me.
I can't handle it anymore. That part of our relationship is over.
I don't believe this.
I've just remembered. I don't screw married men.
You are cheating!
This is ridiculous. I'm starting to cry.
Look, I want to hold you.
I don't want you to. You're making me cry about shit. Just look, it's over. Forget it. Go. Now.
Where are we going? To
get you frocked. You have to look the part in one-member, one-vote selections.
Gosh, she's probably right. Most of the members don't know the candidates very well. They're not that active.
Thank you, Melanie. Yes, they're the people we have to convince that you're the best qualified person for the job. It's called democracy. Speaking of which, don't even think it. The CND card is kamikaze on the run-up to this selection. And if you're going to be her agent, pay your bloody poll tax.
I'm going to have to crack her one before we've done.
Oh, God. Then there's the problem you might face with microphones.
I prefer the blue suit.
They're always set for 6-foot men.
I don't use mics. This is ridiculous. I look a wreck.
Well, you'll have to learn. Ah. Could you chop 6 inches off that?
Of course. She's got a good voice. She's very clear. She looks like me bloody mother at chapel garden party.
The new agenda has not been addressed yet, ladies. Oh, plenty of lip service and soothing words. But we're still the party for the lads. For the boyos. I go to London a lot in my job. And I see the MPs boarding the train at King's Cross after a hard week's graft, carrying a small parcel of some underpants and socks. A wee present of some washing and ironing for the wife. We send the men to Parliament. The women we keep back here to service them with clean socks, clean shirts and running the constituency. Well, it's time that was changed.
It's foundations at New Olympic swimming pool up yonder.
Oh, it'll be lovely, Dave. That gallery were always such an eyesore.
Alf, I'll get Alf to take you up.
Oh, thank you. Right. I've got
Ian,
it anyway.
Have a nice ride.
Thank you.
You got it sorted out then, Kev?
Just about now.
Palace parties, is it?
Ah, and rest.
Some bloody queer folk in People's Party, love.
I wanted a word about your Alan. Which way is he going? Can he bring AU vote with you?
He's his own man, you know. He's not a miner.
He's mining stock.
You lot have ignored him till now. He can be an awkward bugger when he wants.
Vice Chair Leisure?
Not enough. How about Mayor next year? Or year after?
Chuffing Nora, they're queuing up for that one.
It's thee that wants to be MP. Careful down here. Used to be bit bats, that. It's amazing, isn't it?
I'd like to ask the young lady what's her position, if you'll pardon the phrase, on the subject of abortion.
Miss Larson.
Thank you, comrade. My feelings on the abortion issue are simply stated. I will fight and campaign for a woman's right to make every decision about her own body.
Does the father have no say?
No, absolutely not.
Look, this is a mining area. Do you think that you know enough about us to represent us properly? Or is that just a carpetbagger?
One of the most important workforces that I shall hopefully be representing in Parliament are wives, mothers and girlfriends. And I'm sure my fellow candidate would wish to represent them too if he should be selected. And I don't think he should be denied that opportunity simply on the grounds of him having had the misfortune of being born into the wrong sex.
Chair, if I can be serious for a minute, I'd like to ask the candidates their views on the Gulf. Miss Larson, I gather you're a supporter of CND.
Certainly. I think we should bring all possible peaceful means at the UN's disposal to bear. Sanctions appear to be one.
Look, going chuffing no way at pets.
That bastard's got English kids hostage out there.
War is an obscenity.
Look, our bloody lads are out there now, love. Wouldn't that back 'em?
Of course I would support any British military intervention if
all other possible peaceful means had been exhausted.
Hey up, lad, she's a bloody peace, Nick.
Pardon?
Sod off. Go and lie down at Greenham Common with the rest of you, dykey mate.
What are you running a miner for, any roads? We don't like carpetbaggers round here.
She's a trot. That's what she is.
Militant and all.
Order, chair.
Thank you, comrade.
I've heard it. Oh, come on. Come on, lads. Up, Dougie. Get out. You're bad. Before I fight to listen to less shite. What a weary cow. Of course, we'll support any military intervention.
Where did they chuffing find them?
Didn't ask him a single bloody question.
I was trot. I was militant.
That was cheap as smearing the party.
Well, you didn't cover yourself in clover on the Gulf.
Bollocks, Kay.
Sorry.
Shit. Bastards.
Did you break?
Rough old game, politics.
Thank you, George.
I'm fighting for the new women's agenda.
Any chance of one of the showers, Miss Larson?
Afraid not, fellas. That's it for today.
One more. Thank you.
I couldn't believe it last night. Stupid bastard. Pity Kev Bailey wasn't with him. That would have been the end of him.
Mel's devastated. She used to take parcels in the strike to the family of one of them.
Will she be quoted? Would she have a photograph taken?
Now, hang on, Kate.
Scargill's army on the march again. The pops will love it. Stupid bastards.
Thanks very much.
Had a nice time down there, then?
It was
Yes,
great.
lovely.
Now, look. It wasn't all miners, and I don't want this in the papers.
Why not?
14 councillors have promised support.
Where's Dave Sharp?
Ah, well, he says he hasn't made up his mind. But
What?
Last night,
I'll have
after a
that
violent
back.
incident at Scarfield Miners' Welfare, a public meeting of parliamentary candidates broke up in disarray, leading to a riot.
There were no
The group
bloody
of young men
riots.
overturned the car of one of the candidates, Miss Louise Larson. Police are investigating the incident.
Doesn't say out about Ms. Larson kicking down Collins in balls, does it?
Do you want to hand this selection to her on a plate?
Do you think it's a good idea that young louts can disrupt political meetings, thump women and get away with it? That the so-called leaders of such men can encourage it and not be exposed? They deserve everything that's coming to them.
somebody's stirring it.
It's Spencer. He's never got over that business with leisure development.
Forget it. You issue a statement stressing this has been a friendly contest and your car mirrors were ripped off in that car park that same evening and your wife's been pestered by anonymous phone calls. You deplore the violence and you don't antagonise the lads. You got it.
It's going away from me. I can sense it.
I knew it. It's that woman from Shadow Communications behind this lot?
Can't you get her stopped?
Law unto themselves. Charlie.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Come this way.
Right.
I spy strangers.
They've sold off the tackle.
Weren't he a ripper once?
Ah, for the putney. Then their old lass tell him to get his sent out union. She was fed up of washing his mucky cakes.
Nay, lad, don't do it.
It's dark down there.
Put some weight on since he went on council, though.
They all do, kid. They all do.
Better snap, though, in bloody House of the Parliament, though, Ecky, eh?
What's up with you two?
Have you seen his rival? Bonny lass, brains and all.
Ah, not like him.
Well, they'll be voting for it then. They'll pay thee. Brown envelope job. They're a member, aren't they?
I am, I don't think I'll be on coach.
They won't.
But the way I look at it, this pit's going down next year at latest. So why should the rat leave a sinking ship? I feel as though I want this bastard back on board with me. Bugger him. All right, Shot.
All right, Paul.
If I can't rely on old miners' votes, who can I rely on?
Haven't got time to lose your nerve. Tell Spencer, he's knocking it off.
Nobody's actually caught him at it.
But you know.
Oh, aye, everybody knows.
Except his missus.
No one says out.
Well, do you want this seat or don't you?
Wendy? Wendy?
What's wrong? Keep away. Been to a meeting?
I've been working.
Where? Her place? Back of the car? 3 years you've been at it, the pair of you, behind my back!
It's gone, it's all
You
weeks!
bastard! You made a laughing stock of me, you dumb bastard! Don't lie to me, the whole bloody world knows about it! He told me a mate! I asked him before, but he wouldn't split, but he has now! That's right, walk away as usual! That fucking feminist whore bitch!
What have I got myself into?
Oh, you'd be great.
I don't even like London.
Who paid my poll tax?
Kay.
And why didn't you stop her?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it bloody matters to me. It was important to me.
It's a gesture.
It'll bring bloody Thatcher down.
So why should you sacrifice yourself? They'd have you out of the party if they could. Those bastards in there, they'd love to be rid of you.
Because you have to say no sometimes. Because I set out with a lot of people who can't easily exercise that freedom. And I believe that politics is about standing alongside them so they're not alone. And that's real revolution, Lou. Practical revolution. And don't you forget it. Don't you ever do that to me again.
It's one battle.
Yeah, well, too many were lost.
Hi, Jeff.
See a new piece come out for it?
No more House of Common mints for Dot Egan.
Yeah, we had a meeting last night. She's got cosy, N-U-R-E-E-P-T-U.
Scab bastards.
She's done well.
Whose side are you on?
Steady.
What's this? Membership cards. It's the women's section. We found it in the strike. I've been keeping the subs up. Old habits. Oh, hey, now you see that couple over there? They're members. No bugger ever talks to them. They probably don't even know there's a selection on. Go and offer him a lift. Go on. He'll be thrilled to bits.
Get us a drink, will you?
What do you think? I think she's going to give them the fright of their lives.